It's generally accepted that to escape from the pandemic, Britain is going to need an effective test and trace system. And today we had the first figures for how that's working in England. In the week up to June the 3rd, the NHS test and trace system identified 8,117 people as testing positive for COVID-19. Of those, 5,407 were found and provided details of their recent contacts. That's about 67%. Those recent contacts added up to 31,794, and of them, 26,985 were found and agreed to isolate, a figure of about 85%. Speaking on a conference call, the head of NHS Test and Trace said this represented a good start.
You can see that 1 week into the service, we're actually a long way towards that 80% of contacts being isolated within 48 hours of them asking for a test. We're not there yet, and in no way am I claiming that we're there yet, but you can see a path that we will get there.
The government is promoting the system, but its critics say these figures show 1 in 3 who tested positive were not reached. And
the big problem, though, is how many people they are reaching quickly enough with a test. Because if people don't know how to get a test, if the test takes time to get, if they have to contact to get a home test, send it off. We're hearing people getting test results days and days later. So by that time, the infection has spread.
there have certainly been teething problems. Today I've spoken to one person who was briefly employed in the test and trace system. They resigned after getting frustrated, and they told me the experience seemed like absolute chaos to me. Most people seem to be struggling to log into some, if not all, of the systems. Since I resigned, I've had calls from 2 different line managers checking whether I'm just having trouble logging in. But this tracer, a nurse currently on a career break, told us of a very different experience.
Everybody's been really happy to share their contacts, I think, because I think people do understand how important it is to, stop and contain the virus.
A system half full or half empty, there are clear weaknesses still in test and trace, but the government's hoping there is at least now a solid foundation. Andy Bell, 5 News.